Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm sitting down at my desk. I'm actually filming on my phone for this video, so hopefully the footage is good. But in today's video, I'm actually filming something that I've tried to film a few times, but hopefully I get it right this time. In this video, I'm going to film a declutter and organization of my everyday makeup drawers. So in front of me, I've got an IKEA desk with two big drawers in it, and I have all my everyday makeup items in there, but right now it's really messy. So in this video, I'm going to finally sit down and declutter it and just go through all the items that I haven't used for a long time or that have been in my desk for a long time, and introduce some new items that I haven't used for a while, just because then I'm actually going through my makeup and not just letting things sit there for months on end without being touched. So yeah, that's basically what's going to be in this video. Now we'll let you know it is going to be a very long video because I like to talk. So watch this video when you're sitting down and relaxing, maybe get something to eat, maybe watch it over a couple of days because it's going to be almost an hour long. I already know that. I always love watching Miss Paige Koren's videos of her sorting out her everyday makeup desk. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I will link her videos down below in the description so you guys can go check that out and see how I did compared to hers. Okay guys, let's get into it. Alright guys, so this is what my makeup room or station looks like. Obviously I film in my bedroom, so my bed's over there. I do have my TV here. That's what I play my Xbox and stuff on. That's where my Xbox is. When I'm filming, the ring light is there, so I take the TV and stuff away, which I will do when I do this video. Here I've got a little cart with 3 tiers. It's a mess, but I've got all my brushes in these containers. I do have lids on them just because my cat likes to jump on my table, so it's basically me trying to control the dust and cat hair that get on my brushes. There's a little bit of gap, so sometimes there is still a little bit of dust, but mainly it's okay. And in this container it holds 6 of these like travel little cups. There's the lid and there's the bottom, so I've just halved them and put the brushes in there, so there's 6 and 6 in there, and they probably hold about 10 face brushes and about 20-30 single eyeshadow brushes. So I have a lot of brushes there, and I have a whole lot more in my cupboard that I'm not using right now. It's a mess here. I've got my Xbox controller, I've got the headphones, I've got my little Q-tips, my little jar, again to keep all the dust and stuff off. I put the lid on. My sister got me this, so I'm really grateful for that. Then I have all my setting sprays, my cellar water, Morphe setting sprays, Pokemon stuff I've got to get rid of. What's it? This is the MAC setting spray. I've got a whole lot, Flower Beauty and others. My remote for the TV, some lollies, chocolate, because you know it's a godsend. We've got a pad when I'm writing things down so I don't forget things. Jeffree Star mirror, and then I also have this dirty ass mirror here as well. That side's a 5-side magnification, and that's just normal. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm looking to the side. I'm watching the Great British Bake Off right now. So this is basically my setup. I've got my ring light that I have behind me when I'm filming a video. So that's there. And then the floor is very dirty. It is almost 12 o'clock at night, so I can't vacuum right now. But I want to vacuum tomorrow when it's daytime, because the neighbors, we share this wall. I don't want to wake them up. So it's dirty. I just have to vacuum. I've been cleaning most of the day, but I left the vacuum to last, and then it got really late. My bin where I throw everything else, I've also got my pet spider there, which we have an understanding that I don't go near him, he doesn't go near me. That is where I threw a dirty beauty blender and it bounced off the wall, missed the bin, so I've got to clean that up eventually. Yeah, my carpet's dirty. I've been doing a lot of stuff, moving a whole lot of things around today, and I haven't got time to vacuum. But yeah, I don't also have the best vacuum, so my vacuum cleaner's not the best anyway. But yeah, let me show you what's in my desk. Obviously I have a towel. I always have a towel down. I just like it because it catches all the glitter and everything like that. And I also have a tea towel down as well. And then when I do makeup, I do put some paper towels in front of me so I can just quickly make sure my brushes are clean, rub it against there. Obviously I've got some eyeshadow standing here. So this will go in the wash. I wash these every week, but I've been doing a lot of lives lately, so that's why it's a little dirty. But that's what's on my desk. I've got my camera charger here. I've got my extra tweezers. I've got my little mouse for my Mac laptop, which I have to put away. But guys, let me show you what's actually in my everyday makeup drawers, because that is what the video is about. I've tried to film these before, but yeah, it just didn't really work out. These drawers, this table is from IKEA and actually goes with the IKEA drawers that I have. Don't mind the washing, it is clean, I just have to fold it. But those are the drawers that go with this desk. It's Alexa desks, or it's from the Alexa range. I think that's how it is. They're the 9 drawers. They do have 5 drawers as well, but I got the 9. And then I also got the same table that goes with that. So this is one of my drawers. As you can see, it's very, very deep. The hand goes all the way back. It is as long as the actual table itself. Then I have another one here. So as you can see, this is meant to be my everyday makeup drawer that I, you know, switch out every month. But I have so many things in here I have to declutter. I get overwhelmed sometimes, so I just throw everything in and just close the drawers and hide it away. But then when I open it, I just get overwhelmed again. So anyway, I want to pull everything out of these, which I will do a time-lapse video. Hopefully it works, because it's hard for me to get that camera angle right. But these are all my stuff. So I've got all my lip liners, and I don't need this many lip liners. It's just, look how many we've got. Actually, no, these are eyeliners. These are the eyeliners, but there's probably 30 eyeliners there. And then in this one, we've got all the lip liners. We also do have these, which are like lip paints from Model Rock. I haven't really used them, but we've got a whole lot of these in here. We've got lip glosses. We've got all the matte lipsticks and also liquid lipsticks. And then we have, I mean, this is a highlighter and a blush from Hank & Henry. It should be over here, but I can't fit it right now. We've also got a little, I think this is a blush or a highlighter from, I can't remember. I think I got this from my sister, actually. And I have used it, as you can see, and I do like it. But again, it can't fit in here. I actually didn't fit there. I've got all my loose pigments. These are Nikita Joys, which I have a lot to say about them, which will be coming up in the video. We've got like glitter glue, we've got glitters, loose glitters, we've got the face gems, we've got MAC glitters, more of those I haven't opened. We've got another, it's actually a MAC eyeshadow, single eyeshadow that's brand new, I haven't opened yet. So we've got a whole lot of things, and then we've got all my way too many, I mean, we've got a knife here, we've got another lip gloss here that shouldn't be there. We have a whole lot of single eyeshadows here, which we've got too many of. We've also got some liquid ones, so I've got to sort out the ones that I actually want to have in my drawer for this month, and just move the rest out because it's too much. Then we've got foundations. Now I don't carry very many different foundations. We've got this one from Too Faced, which I actually really like. We've got this Flower Beauty, which is the wrong shade for me. As you can tell, the shades are always way too yellow for me. We've got concealers. We've actually got 2 e.l.f. camo concealers. I don't need both of these in here. One is running low, so I'll see which one's running low. Keep that in here, and the one that's new I will put in my drawer until I need to use it. We've got eye primers. We've got brow products in here. We've got another foundation. This is this one here is from Catrice True Skin, which I love. And then we've got the concealer. This is the wrong concealer shade for me from Too Faced. I don't know if I actually used this because it's the same shade as the actual foundation, which was a shame. And then we have a whole lot of concealers as well. We've got nail clippers. We've got NARS. We have NARS, and I think this is Maybelline. Yeah, we've got Too Faced, and we've got another Maybelline one. I think I've got 2 of the same shade. Again, I don't need 2 of my drawers. These little things are from Fenty Beauty. They're little makeup swatches. I wish I had some bigger ones, but this is all Sephora had at the time, so I've just got 2 of those, which I use all the time, so they will stay in my drawer. But then we've got a whole lot of brow products here. Brow products, that's an eye primer, and we've got a lash thing, and then again a whole lot of brow products, which I'm not really using right now, just because I have this Mad Love brow stamp thing that I'm using and loving. So I don't know if I'll keep these in here or not. And guys, we have an eye primer, and we have what's this one? This is the Tarte primer. I do have some other primers. Yeah, this is the Juno & Co primer, which is my must-have. I will keep that in there. I'll let you know that now. We've got a lot of things to go through. Hopefully you guys enjoy these types of videos. It's overwhelming for me, so I'm going to try and go through these as fast as possible. I will probably do a time-lapse video of me just pulling everything out and going through everything. I'm going to remove everything on my desk I'm going to put everything on here. We're going to wipe everything out. And then slowly I will fill these back up with items that I want to use. All right, guys, so let's get straight into it. Alright guys, so I have got everything out of the first drawer under here, and I put everything on top because I thought the best way for me to do this video was to pull everything out and then talk about all the items that I'm going to put back into my storage, makeup storage, and then also show you the items that I'm actually going to put back into the drawer. Now guys, before I start doing this, I want to mention I can't actually see what you guys are seeing, so I can't actually see what the viewfinder looks like. So hopefully everything is in focus and hopefully you can see everything properly, but if you can't, I do apologize. It's just hard to get the camera angles over my table with the tripod and stuff, but I'm doing my best. But yeah, I just want to quickly mention that. So yeah guys, I'm gonna just go through everything. I'm gonna put everything that I'm going to put back into the drawers on a trolley next to me, the white trolley that you saw at the start of the video. I'm going to put everything on that I'm not going to put back into drawers. Then I'll put all the items that I am going to keep back into the drawer. Then we can come back and I'll actually pull some new items that I want to put in the drawers for the next month that I want to use. But yeah, let's get started. So this Rude Cosmetics face palette is really nice, but I've had it in my drawer for quite a while, so I'm just going to put that on the trolley and get a new one. Then guys, the next item we have is this Ofra palette. I absolutely love this, and I've only had this for about 2 weeks, so I am going to keep this in my everyday makeup drawer. As you can see, I love these two shades, and this highlighter is really pretty as well. These are a little too dark for me, but these two shades are amazing, and this highlighter is amazing. But very, very nice palette, and I'm so happy to have this. And the next palette we have is another face palette. This is from Luna Beauty. This is the Moon Prism blush palette. I'm going to change this out with the Laura Lee blush aesthetic palette, just because I love both of them, but I don't need 2 blush palettes, especially when I already have a blush in here. And the Laura Lee palette has, I think, 7 blushes and 1 highlighter. So I'm just going to swap it out. I'm going to swap between these two because I love the Laura Lee palette and this one. But this one's been in my drawer for the last 2 months, so it needs to be swapped out. We've got these 2 highlighters. This one's brand new to me, Makeup Revolution. I got this one because I love this highlighter. This highlighter is one of my favorite highlighter palettes. $11 from Priceline, and I loved it so much I actually got this palette here. That's what it looks like. Really, really pretty. These 2 might be too deep for me, but those 2 are definitely the shades that I'm going to be using. So that's more for a little soft glam moment. I'm going to keep both of these in my everyday drawer. So we'll keep these 2. We've got a Charlotte Tilbury eyeshadow palette. This is quite new to me. I've only had it for less than 2-3 weeks, I think. So I'm gonna keep that because I do like the shades in this. We'll keep that and play with it a little bit more. We've got this Jaclyn Hill's Divine Neutral Morphe palette. I have not, I think I've opened it, but I haven't swatched it. I opened it just to make sure the shades weren't broken. That's what it looks like. Really, really pretty neutral palette. All shimmers on the bottom row, and then mattes. A lot of people love this palette, and I got it because it was very inexpensive. So I will keep this in my everyday makeup drawer just because I do want to do a neutral look. I've only ever tried one Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and that was the like the big volume 2 palette, and it wasn't my favorite, but I want to try this one. So we'll keep that in my everyday makeup drawer. Now these two I always have in my drawers. This is the BFF Orlando and Elise palette from BH Cosmetics. These shimmers are stunning, but I've had this palette in my everyday makeup drawer probably for about 4 months. It just sits in the back area where it's hard to reach, but I'm going to swap that out. And I'm going to swap this Blend Bunnies Cosmetics one as well because I've had this in my drawer for the last 5 months. It's always been in my drawer and I just need to change it up, but it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and I've done countless looks. Sometimes I only just use one shadow to complete a look just because other shadows are not performing well. This is very reliable for that, but I want to change it up. So put that to the side. We've got this palette. I don't really like this palette. This is from Chenna. Just a very expensive palette, $62 for 4 shades. They don't really work for me. The mattes, they're okay. That was okay. This gold shimmer, it wasn't the best. I think this shade here was quite patchy on the outer corner of my eye and had a lot of problems with it. This palette is definitely not worth $62. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but for now I'm just going to put it aside and put it back in my storage. Then we've got this House Laboratory palette. I'm not going to keep this palette in my everyday makeup drawer. I didn't like the way the shimmers performed at all. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers and only 4 mattes, and I wish it was the other way around because the mattes work really nicely. But the shimmers are terrible in this palette, and I don't see myself reaching for this palette at all. So I'll put that to the side and get rid of that one for now. The Going Coconuts Colourpop palette. This is my favourite Colourpop palette of all time. It's just a beautiful neutral palette. As you can see, I've used it quite a lot. This is, I think, my 3rd one of these palettes, just because I use this shimmer Palm Reader so much. It's the shade that I use the most, and I always need to get another palette to replace that shade. I wish they did this in a single shade, but they don't. But I think I'm just going to put this aside because I've got the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Neutral palette. I don't need another one in my drawer, so I'll put that just aside for now. And then, guys, we have a whole lot of lashes. Now, we've got a lot of lashes. I'm going to keep these 2 because I like them. They're very inexpensive. We've got this Inglot pair, which is feathers, really pretty. I don't know when I'm ever going to do a look with these. Maybe I can wear these when I play with this palette. Maybe that would be a good combination. But I've had these pair for almost 6 months, and it doesn't need to be in my drawer until I need them. So I'll put that to the side. I'll keep these. These I'm going to keep because I really love them, and they were $7, very affordable. I do have this pair, which I did get out to use, but I didn't use them at the time because they're very, very like natural, and I was going for a more bold look at the time. So I'm going to just put them aside and just keep these more full, dramatic ones. These are ones I've used already. They're not from this brand. I just kept this container and put them in there. I'm going to keep them because they're really nice and pretty. We've got this brand new pair. This is very dramatic. I don't need that right now, so I'm going to put that to the side. Then, guys, we've got this one here. Not my favorite pair. I'm going to put that to the side. I don't need them right now. We've got these individual lashes. I did try to use them at one point. They didn't work for me. I'm not going to keep them in my everyday drawer until I need them, so I'll put them to the side. Like I said, I have a lot of lashes. We've got these ones here. This container is the Baddington lashes, but they are not the Baddington lashes in there. These are a different pair of lashes. I just needed a box to keep them in. This pair I've actually cut down, but they were too long for me to use at the time, so I haven't used them. We also have these ones. Now, my actual pair are in my bathroom right now from this because I used this earlier in the week. I haven't put them back in, but I like the packaging, so I'm going to keep that. It's got a good magnet closure, which I love. This pair I used the other day. I did put them back in. These are my favorite pair out of the 3, just because they're really, really full, but they're not too long, and they're really easy to apply. The red pair is really good. The yellow pair I haven't applied yet, so I don't know how they apply. This pair I'm not going to keep. I'm actually going to throw these out, but I think I'll keep the container because I like the container. these are just too long. This part here is meant to be the inner corner, and that actually hits your nose, and that's just really uncomfortable. Actually, whatever side you put them on hits your nose, and just really uncomfortable, and you can feel it. So I'm just going to get rid of these, but I'm going to keep the box. Even though these are really pretty, I can't wear them. They're very uncomfortable. So I'll throw those out. But we'll keep this container because I like to have extras in case I need them. We've got this pair from Lava Lashes, Los Angeles. I think I got this pair from Ali Dawson, actually. She sent me these, and these are really pretty. I love them, so I'm going to keep them. I've only worn them once. Then these two are actually empty. These were from the Pure X Raw Beauty Christie collaboration. These are empty, but again, I like the packaging, and they've got a really good magnet closure. So I'm going to keep these containers, but I'm not going to keep them in my everyday makeup drawer because they just take up room. So I'll put them to the side. So I think, how many am I going to keep? I'm going to keep that one, keep these two, keep this pair, and I'm going to keep this pair. These I'm going to move to the side for now because I don't need more than 5 pair of lashes. I just don't need to. If I need any more, then I can just walk across the room and get them. So I'll keep that. Actually, I might just put everything that I'm keeping on this side, so I don't forget how many I've got, because I don't want to keep more than 4 or 5 items of each thing. Now guys, we've got a whole lot of highlighters. Let's go through highlighters. Now I do have these highlighter palettes. Actually, you know what, I'm going to put this to the side and only keep this one because this is the one I'm using the most, and this one I'm yet to use, so I'm just going to put that to the side. So we'll keep this one, put that there, and then the other highlighters, we've got this one here from Ofra, again very new to me, and this is the Stars and Stripes, and you can see that it's got white and pink striped highlighters. These are great when you mix them together to give you a nice soft pink highlighter, but you can use these individually. I like to use the white strips as inner corner highlighters or brow highlighters, and this is really pretty as inner corner highlighter as well, but also as a blush topper. So I'm going to definitely keep this in my makeup drawer right now. I've only had this again for 2 weeks max, I think. I got it at the same time as I got this face palette, so we'll keep that. What other highlighters we've got? We've got this Kaleidos one, which is stunning. So pretty. This has blue reflex throughout it. Really pretty. I actually have all that Kaleidos highlighters except 2, which I want to add to my collection eventually, but that's really pretty, and I love this as an eyeshadow topper, but also as an inner corner highlighter and also a cheek highlighter. So I use this for everything. Keep that one. We're going to keep this little dandelion twinkle highlighter. This is one I got, I think, from my sister, and she didn't like it, so she gave that to me. Now this normally retails for like $40 something, so I'm really grateful that she got me that. So I'm going to keep that one. And then guys, we've got these 2 here. We've got this one from MAC, really pretty as well. Just a nice like champagne highlighter. Keep that one. And we've also got a very similar shade, but a little bit of a different formula. This is from Dior, very bougie, and I love that you can squish this around. But that's that highlighter, really pretty as well. Blinding highlighter. Love that. We'll keep those. So I think that's enough highlighters. All the rest of the highlighters I have. Oh, actually, this is a blush. This is a blush from MAC, really pretty. I'm going to keep that because that's more of a blush. I'm going to keep this Laura Mercier blush. Love that one. We've got this one here. This is $5 from Priceline. Love this, like hot pink blush. Keep that one. And then I'm going to also keep this one here because this is a highlighter and a blusher from Hank & Henry, and I love this formula, so I'm going to keep that one as well. These 2 I'm going to put to the side. This one has 3 pans, a very orange bronzer, hot pink blush, and then this champagne highlighter. Highlighter is really nice. All of these are actually really nice. I used all of these, but this shade is very orange on me, so I'm just going to not use that. I'll put that to the side. We've got this one here, which is just a bronzer. I'm going to put this to the side because it's not my favorite formula, so I'll put that to the side. I don't need that in my makeup drawer. And then guys, we've got this one here from Physicians Formula. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had that. Oh my god, all this time I just thought it was that, and then I accidentally opened that. It has a little face brush and a little like spongy brush. Man, and it tells you where to use all of these. Oh, I never knew that had this. And it has a nice mirror as well. Well, that's actually got a lot better in my opinion. But as you can see, I haven't used this too much. I did swirl it around when I first got it and kind of mixed up all the pans, which doesn't look very nice now. But I haven't used it, so I'm going to put this to the side. We've got this Too Faced setting powder. This has gone really hard pan, so I have to scrape all that off, which I don't have the time or patience to do right now. So I'm going to put this to the side and do that on a day where I'm just watching YouTube. We've got this Nikita Joy Velvet Finishing Powder, one of my favorites, going to keep that one. We also have this Fenty Lavender Powder, again, one of my favorites. Lottie gave me this one because it didn't work for her, and she knew I wanted to purchase this, but it retails, I think, $60 for us. So she told me to just use the one that she has, because if I like it, I can buy a refill later on, but don't spend money until you know you want it. So very grateful for her. And then we have this Juno & Co Moonshine Miracle Primer. This is one of my favorites. I am actually running low on it, so I need to get another one. I love this stuff, so I'll keep that one. We've got two bronzers here. Iconic London. Ali sent this to me in a mystery box. Love this one, keep that one. And then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is beautiful as well. Very expensive, I think $72 for one bronzer. Quite expensive, but well worth the money. Gonna keep that one. We have this little NARS bronzer, and I like this quite a lot and doesn't take up much room, so I'm going to keep that one because I like that. I think my sister gave me that one. Then guys, we have this Milani cream bronzer, or blush, sorry, and I actually like their colors and stuff, but I don't tend to use cream blushes too much. So I'm just going to put this aside because I do have some other ones here that I want to keep in my drawer, and I don't need too many of these. So let me show you which ones these are. These are from Fenty Beauty, and this is almost the same shade as that one. And I like this formula a little bit better than this one. So I'm going to keep this one. Now this one is in the shade Daiquiri Dip. Then we have this one here, which is in the shade Virgo Flush. And this is a very mustardy, yellowy orange. Really pretty as well. I'm going to keep that one. We have this loose highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Ali gave me this, and it came in a 3-pack, or she gave me 3, all different shades. This is my favorite shade. This is in the shade Snowflake, really pretty. Nice white shade. Use this a lot as well, so I'm going to keep this one because it's perfect for a brow highlighter and inner corner highlighter. So I'll keep that one. The other 2 shades were a little too deep for me, so I gave them to my sister because she likes goldy bronze highlighters and she loves those. So I gave them to her, and I kept my favorite one out of those 2. Then guys, we have these 2 primers from Pure. This is a primer bronzer, which I will never use ever. I just will never use it. I mean, it's almost like a liquid highlighter because it has like a sheen to it, almost like the packaging. And I just can't see myself using this at all. So I think I might actually just pass this along. I've only used it once on the back of my hand. I haven't like used it, and it is a squeezy thing, so it's not contaminated at all. And it's quite new to me, so I think I'll give this away to somebody. Because I know I won't use it. And then guys, we do have this 4-in-1 correcting primer, and I actually don't like this. I didn't like how my makeup sat on this, and I have used it a couple times, and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I'm going to actually throw this away because this is older than the bronzing one. So I'm going to throw that one away. Then guys, we do have this e.l.f. Illuminating Putty Primer. Now Lottie raves about this, and I can understand why, but this is the illuminating one. I don't think she has an illuminating one. I think I bought the wrong one. This has a yellowy gold tinge to it, which is not my favorite, so I'm not going to keep this in my drawer, and I'm just going to put that away. We have this one size primer. This is a Secure the Blur primer from Patrick Star. Don't know how you open it. Oh yeah, it twists open. I actually like this one, so I'm going to keep this one. I got this from Sephora last year, and I actually like it. It's quite expensive though. I think this is almost $45–50 Australian for this size primer. It's quite expensive when this one is a lot bigger, and it was $28. So yeah, quite expensive. We have this Latricia Cosmetics stick bronzer, contour bronzer. I'm going to keep this. I did use it once. It kind of disappeared on me, but I want to get better at using cream products, so I'm going to use that. Then guys, we have an e.l.f. sharpener that needs to be emptied. Keep that for my lip liners and eyeliners. We also have these Mad Love Brow stencils. These are all the extras that I have. These are the ones that I don't use. And the one I do use is always left out, and I do clean it each time I use it because the stuff will go everywhere. So I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to put this in my everyday makeup drawer. And this is the stamp that goes with that. So this is in the shade dark brown, and then I've got the stamp that goes with it. Then lastly, guys, we have this KVD Metallic Crush highlighter pen. Let me quickly swatch some of it for you. It's not my favorite. I thought it would be better than what it was. You do twist it just to get the product out. It looks really, really pretty, but it was hard for me to apply. Like, look how pretty that is. That is stunning. You know what? I'm going to keep it in my drawer and try it again because it doesn't take up much room and it's so, so pretty. We're going to keep that. So yeah, guys, that's everything that I'm going to keep. I'm going to quickly put these back in my drawer. I'm quite happy with everything that I have. I think I just need a couple more eyeshadow palettes to go in my drawer that I want to use in the next month. But I don't think I need anything else to put back in the drawer. I've got enough blushes, bronzers, highlighters, setting powders and primers, and I've also got enough lashes, but I only have 2 eyeshadow palettes. So I want to get a couple more eyeshadow palettes, put them in my drawer, and then I'm going to put all this back in and show you what it looks like, and then we can get on to the other half. So I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back and I put everything back in the drawer except the eyeshadow palettes that are going to be new, so I will do that in a second, but I want to show you what it looks like. I'm actually really happy with the way it's turned out. So this is what it looks like. It still looks like a lot of items, but it's definitely not as crowded. I did put some of these blushes like this in this little gap. Then I also added this basket to hold my lashes. I also do have some lash tweezers, and then the lash glue and my brow products, also the e.l.f. little pencil sharpener. So I put everything in here. There is a little bit more space for extra lashes in the future, but for now I'm really happy with the way it looks. And then I've got my blushes, my setting powders, my primers, and all my face products here, highlighters and so on. And then on this side I've got the 3 palettes. So I do have the 2 eyeshadow palettes, the Charlotte Tilbury one and the Morphe Jaclyn Hill one. And then I also do have the Ofra one. So those are the ones that I have already. And then these ones here are the ones that I'm actually adding in for this month. And guys, as you can see, I've got quite a few. So I've got this Juvia's Place pink one, which is stunning. So I'm going to put that in here. I've also got this other Juvia's Place 6-pan one, which is really pretty. I love that blue, but then also these neutral colors around it are stunning. So I'm going to add that in because I want to do a look using those 2 palettes. And guys, I do have this With Love Cosmetics one. This is the purple one palette. Really, really pretty palette. Loving those glitter formulas, those 6 glitters, and then the 3 mattes. Really pretty. So I want to play with that palette on an Instagram live. Then I do have another quad Juvia's Place palette. This is really pretty, a grey toned one. And I just thought I really want to play with this and then put some color glitter on top of these shadows. And then the last 2 palettes is one from Makeup Revolution. This is the Watermelon palette. And guys, I have not played with this palette at all, but look how pretty those shades are. I'm loving these blues, greens, and pinks. Really, really pretty. So that is a palette that's going to be in here. And then guys, the very last palette is a huge glitter palette. So this is a recent purchase from With Love Cosmetics. And I got this 9-pan palette, the purple one, when I got this, when I got all these singles and this empty palette. And guys, I've only had this for 2 weeks and absolutely love the glitter. So this is a palette that I think will always stay in my everyday makeup drawer because I love to reach for a nice glitter. I'm getting more into glitters, and this glitter formula you don't need any glue for. So I'm really, really happy that I got this. This is from With Love Cosmetics. You can use code Ali to save yourself 5% off on your purchase. But look how pretty they are. They are stunning. So this is a palette that I think I will always have in my everyday makeup drawer. So I'm going to just take these ones out here and slide this one in here. Oh, look at that blue. That is so pretty. Slide that in here and then put these in here as well, and this one in there. So that's what this drawer looks like. Oh, I'll put these in here so you can see those better. Then I'll put that one there. So yeah, guys, that is one side of my everyday makeup drawer. I'm really happy with the way it looks. There's a lot less items in here. There's still quite a lot of room in this section here that you can't see. But I don't want to try and fill it up because I get overwhelmed. I just want to keep it to 4 or 5 of each item and rotate through them every month. So that's the first side. Now guys, I'm just going to quickly go set my camera up so we can see the other side and get on with that one. But I'm really, really happy with the way it looks. Alright guys, so now we've got this side here, and as you can see, there's probably more stuff in this side just because there's a lot of lip liners and eyeliners. We've got a whole lot of lipsticks, lip glosses, all of this stuff in the middle, and then all of this as well. So yeah, there's a lot to get through. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort as I go with this one, and everything I'm not going to keep, I'm going to put on the actual table. So everything I'm going to keep, I'll put in here, and all the items I'm not keeping are just going to be directly onto the table, and I'll sort them out in a second. But I'm just going to quickly do a time-lapse video, and then we can come back and I'll show you exactly what I'm going to keep. Then also show you all the new items that I'm going to introduce to this drawer. Alright guys, I'm back and I actually have everything in front of me that I want to put back in, and I actually got my trolley because I was running out of room on my table with my iPad watching Sex and the City. So I put all the items that I'm not going to put back in here next to me. I'm not going to go through all of those because there's a lot of lip liners and eyeliners and you don't really need to know what I'm not going to put back, but I will go through all the items that I'm going to keep. So let's do that. What I'm going to do is I'm actually only going to have one of these tubs in here, and then I'm going to have this white tray on this side. So yeah guys, let's get into it. The first item I'm going to put in is this Born This Way foundation. I've only had this for less than a month. I've only used it 3 or 4 times, but I love it, so I want to try and use that a bit more. I'm going to not put the concealer in because it's the wrong shade for me, so I'm not going to put that in. I'm going to leave that out. We are going to go in with this primer. This is the Tarte Base Shape primer. I really like that, so I'll put that back in. We've got the Maybelline Fit Me concealer I like, and we've got one of these e.l.f. concealers I'm going to put in, and a Tarte concealer. And lastly, we're going to put in the NARS concealer. Those are the concealers I'm putting in. So I've got 4 concealers, 1 foundation for now, but I do have some new ones that I want to put in here as well. So we'll do that. Then guys, we are going to go in with these eyeliners. So I'm going to edit myself quite hard with these because I've got quite a few here, and I do not need this many. But we're going to keep this nice blue one. We're going to keep this Aqua Colourpop one. This black one from Colourpop, that is my go-to one. This one I'm not going to put back in from NYX, so I don't need that. This melt one's new to me, it's metallic, and I also have another one that's metallic I want to try. We have this Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On pencil. This is the black one in the shade 0. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to put in this Ofra liquid black eyeliner as well because it's brand new and I haven't tried it and I want to try this one out. I do have this one from Juvia's Place, but I don't like the formula, so I'm going to actually just throw that out because I don't pass on items that are put in my eye. This Royal Beauty Christie one, I don't know if you can see, but this has actually gone everywhere, all over my tray, and it's also broken off quite a few times. So there's not much left. I'm just going to get rid of it because the cap doesn't stay on. So I'm just going to declutter that. We've got this nice pink one from Colourpop. I don't have a pink liner in my collection in my drawer, so we're going to keep that. And I don't actually have any pink liners besides this one, so we'll keep that one. We've got Jeffree Star Cosmetics one. This is the green one. It's a wind-up one. Oh, where is it? There it is. It's nice, but I think I'm just going to put that in my drawers because I don't need that one. And this is another metallic one that's new to me, so I'm going to keep those. So we've got 1 liquid liner, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other liners, but only 2 of them are the same color. The rest are all different, so I'm okay with that. Happy about that. We have this little glue liner as well, which I'm going to put in my lash glue area, so we'll put that on the other side. So that's everything there. And now guys, I'm going to go in with my lipsticks. Now I have way too many lipsticks here, so I need to edit myself down, and I also have quite a few lip glosses I have to edit down. So the first one I've got is from Huda Beauty, and this is a nude lipstick. We'll keep that one. We've got this one here. I don't know about this one. This is from Jaclyn Hill. Not my favorite formula. This is in the shade oh god, One and Only, and you can see there where that Colourpop liner went everywhere on this packaging. It's dried out, so I can't get it off. But this formula is not really my favorite. It's like a moussey texture. It reminds me of the clay lipsticks from Kaleidos that they brought out earlier this year with the Flower Punk collection, which weren't my favorite. So I think I'm just going to put that aside. I thought I'd keep it, but looking at that shade, it's not really that nice in my opinion. We've got this one here, which is a lipstick, and this is from DB Cosmetics, and I actually really like this shade. That's the swatch there. I already swatched it, so I'm not going to swatch it again, but it's such a pretty shade. I'm going to keep that one, put that there. We've got the Jaclyn Hill, which is that swatch there, really pretty. I love a deep brown lipstick, so I'm going to keep that one. We've got this new one from Ofra for me. This is in the shade Rome. I got that in mystery box. I'm going to keep that because it's a beautiful deep red shade. We've got Luna Beauty Aphrodite, have to keep that one. And I also have another red one, which is from Juvia's Place. I think this shade is stunning, and this is in the shade Scarlet, so I'm going to keep that one. And then guys, we do have some actual lipsticks. So we've got this one here from Melt, which is really pretty brown, but it's almost like a grey tone brown. So I'm going to keep that. And look at all the details in that lipstick. So pretty. And it smells really nice as well. We'll keep this one. We also have a MAC one, which is a really nice nude one. I haven't used this yet. So pretty. Going to keep that one because I think that is a really nice formula from MAC. And we've got this deep brown matte from Fenty Beauty. Really pretty. Going to keep that one. Now for lip glosses, we are going to keep these lip glosses. This is from Ofra. This is in the shade Truffle. So I'm going to keep this one because I haven't had it very long. We have this one from Luna Beauty. This isn't the only gloss I've got, but it's the only one in my drawer right now. I think I'm just going to swap this out with one of his other ones. This is in the shade Celine. Really pretty, but I've got a few others that I want to rotate through. And then guys, we've got this one here from Juvia's Place. Really pretty gold gloss. Now this is new to me. I don't know when I'm going to use this, but I thought because it's new to me, I'm going to keep it in my drawer. And if I haven't used it in a month's time, then I'll swap it out with something else. We've got this one here from Makeup Revolution. Really, really pretty gloss. I don't know if you can see the pink reflex throughout it. Really pretty. Going to keep that one. And then we've got the Jeffree Star purple gloss, which is one of my favorite toppers. I know Jeffree Star is very controversial, but I really love his gloss. This is the only gloss I got, so I'm going to use it because it's stunning. Keep that there. All right, guys, so we're getting through this. Let me just get all the lip liners I have, and we'll go through all of those, and then we can go through all the glitter and single eyeshadows as well. Okay, so the first lip liner we've got is from Colourpop. It's just a nice nude shade, but I think I'm going to declutter that one because it's quite old. And it's not my favorite to sharpen, so we'll declutter that one. This one is Jeffree Star's Andronergy. I don't know how to say that. And guys, that's what the shade looks like. It's one of those ones that's quite hard to sharpen, so I'm going to keep it because I do like that shade. But if it keeps breaking when I sharpen, it's just going to be decluttered. This one here is from Melt Cosmetics. Really pretty nude one. Again, it's one you have to sharpen, but I haven't sharpened yet, so we'll see if it sharpens well. If not, it's going to get decluttered. Really nice brown shade. We've got this one here from Flower Beauty. This is one of my favorite lip liner formulas from this brand. I've got quite a few of these shades. I just love it. This is like a deep purple plum shade. Really pretty and really nice with a gloss like that over it. So keep that one. We have this one here from Gerard Cosmetics. Oh, that's the wrong end. There we go. So we've got this one. It's a nice pink one. Like a really nice, pretty pink. I actually fill in my lips with these lip liners quite a lot. Over lipstick sometimes. We've got this one here from Bella Priere. This is a really, really dry formula, so I'm just going to declutter that one. We have this one. We've got another one from Gerard Cosmetics. Swatch this one next to it. This is just a nice nude brown. Pretty. Keep that one. Again, I fill my lips in quite a lot with just this one and use it as a lip gloss. Oh, this is a liquid liner from Colourpop. That's pretty. I'll keep that one. In case the Ofra one's not my favorite. We've got another one from Melt. I used this 2 days ago and I love it, so I'll keep that one. We have a beautiful red lip liner. This is from Maybelline, and I'm going to keep this in my collection because I do have 2 red liquid lipsticks, so I need a red lip liner to go with those. Keep that one. Oh, that's there. Then lastly, we've got this one here from Flower Beauty as well. Really pretty. This is brand new to me. I mean, how pretty is that shade? Pretty. I'm going to keep that one because it's new to me. So that's all my lip liners, guys. I do also have another lipstick here, which I just saw. This is Juvia's Place's matte lipstick. Again, a very, very neutral shade. Actually, very similar to that. But I'm still going to keep it because the formula is really creamy and really nice. All right, guys. So that's that section done. Now we're going to go into the single eyeshadows. So we've got these 2 from Dose of Colors, which I always have problems opening, but they are so pretty and I haven't used them yet and I keep meaning to. So I'm going to keep these in my everyday drawer. So that's a like nice brown shimmer, really pretty. And then we've got this one here, which is a nice grey charcoal shade as well. Both shimmers. This is in the shade I Need Space, and this one's in the shade Caffeine Queen. So we'll keep those 2. I'll put them there for now. And then guys, we do have these 2 from Artist Couture. The top of that one is quite dirty, but I love these 2. So we've got the shade Banger and we've got the shade Infinity, sorry. And absolutely love these 2, but I've had these in my drawer for the last 3 months. I love them as inner corner highlighters and eyeshadow toppers. They're both loose pigment shimmers. but I want to change these up with something else, so I'll put that to the side. We have these ones here from Galactic. These are loose, and they're not my favorite formulas because you do need glues and all that type of stuff to work with these, and they do crease quite a lot. So I'm going to put these to the side and swap them with something else that I know I'll use. We've got some MAC shadows. This is a beautiful bronzy orange color. I've had this in my drawer for a while. I'm going to swap that out, and I'm going to put this one in its place. This is quite new to me. That's the swatch there. Really nice, pretty pink to, I don't know, charcoal brown. It's got a shift to it in the light. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's really pretty. I'll keep that one. And we've got this purple one as well. That's really pretty. We'll keep that one. This is a brand new one. This is actually Elf's liquid eyeshadow. I picked it up 2 days ago. And I just think it's really pretty, so I'll do a quick swatch of it. I can see myself using this as a glitter liner with a nice little thin brush, so I'll keep that in here because it's pretty. I don't think I've got a red glitter, so I'm going to keep this one from MAC, and I also have this beautiful lilac glitter as well from MAC, so I'll keep that one. I've got this gold one. I already have a gold in the pressed glitter palette that I showed you before, so I'm going to put this to the side and swap it with something else. We had this beautiful color pop shimmer. Lottie and I love this Super Shock shadow. This is in the shade Ice Dream. Really pretty. I'm going to swatch it quickly for you. Now this one's quite old, but it's so pretty. It has pink and purple reflex throughout it. Really pretty. I hope the camera can see that. I'm going to keep it because it's just one of my must-haves to put in a corner, so I'll keep that there because I know I'll reach for it and I'll miss it when I don't. And then guys, we do have these two Fenty little brush swatches. I'm going to keep them in here because I use these all the time just to make sure that the brushes I'm using are clean. And then we have these two glitter glues, so I'm going to keep them in here as well. Alright guys, so I'm going to put this tray in here quickly. So I'm just going to quickly clean this tray off and then put it in here, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and this is what the drawer looks like so far. So I did put the white tray in here, and I also did get all the new items that I'm going to put in here as well. So the first item is this little container full of all my face gems and also the applicator. So I've got the glue, I've got the little pencils where you tap the gems, and it actually, the pencil is, I think, wax, and that actually picks up the gems, so you don't have to fiddle with tweezers and stuff. So I've got 2 of those pencils, and I got all my gems in these little containers. This is from Officeworks, I think, maybe $15-20 max. The lid doesn't stay on properly, but that's okay, they are all screwed shut. And I do have all these extra ones I took out on the side where the pencils are, but I like them, so I'm going to keep them in here, in this part of the drawer here, and I'm going to keep all these extra ones. When I get more gems, I'm going to fill them up if I get different colors. So these are just the spare ones I have. I'm going to put them to the side there, and they keep rolling forwards. Actually, no, I'm going to keep them here. I'll keep them here. That way they won't just keep rolling forward. I also do have my Fenty Beauty little brush swatches on the side here as well, so I can always find them. So that's them. And in the rest of the space, I'm just going to put all my single Super Shock shadows. So these are all the new shades. I've got this one here, which is the shade Take Me Higher, which is like a marbled one, really pretty. Haven't used that in a while. We've got a neutral one, or a new tone one. We also have the Ice Dream one, which I talked about before. That's the swatch there. So we've got those ones and those ones. And I'm also going to put all my single shadows from Dose of Colors and MAC in here as well, fill them up. And then I will also put my glitters and the liquid elf shadow in here as well with my glitter glues. So that's basically all the artistic and single shadows all in one section there. And these are the new foundations and concealers I'm adding into my drawer. So we've got an Ox Bloom foundation from Kmart. We've got a Rare Beauty foundation in the shade CS0B1. I got that from Ali Dawson. I have this Flower Beauty concealer, one of my favorites. This is in the shade L1/2 Fair. Then we have this primer. Now I've had this in my drawer for ages, but I haven't played with it. I just took the seal off it, so it's brand new. This is the Marshmallow Primer. I really want to try that this month, so we'll put that in there next to my Tarte one. And the last item we have is this Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation in the shade 1C0 shell. This was actually given to me by Piolotti. She tried this and didn't work for her, so she asked me if I wanted to try it, and I said yes. So that is something I'm going to try this month as well. So I'm really happy about that. I'm also going to put my box cutter in here, and also my tweezers, my extra set of tweezers, in the gemmed and single eyeshadow drawer. So that's them there. And then lastly, guys, I am going to put my Laura Lee Los Angeles Blush Aesthetic Palette. So this is something that I was meant to put in before on the other side, so I'm going to do that now because I forgot to put it there. But when I was going through these items here to add to my drawer, I saw this and I was like, oh, I need to add this. So this is going to be on the other side of my drawers. And guys, that is all my drawers done. I'm actually really happy with the way it looks. Obviously, I've got to change the towel. I'm going to get my new towel, fresh clean one, and put that down. But that is everything that's in my drawers. I'm really happy with everything. It looks so much better, so much better. So guys, I'm just going to quickly get a new towel and everything like that, and I'm going to set my desk back up, and I'll show you the final result. Be right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I'm actually just watching a bit of House on my iPad, but I organized all my makeup back in their drawers. I still have my controller and stuff on my bed, but I want to show you where everything is. So I haven't put the towel down yet. I don't know if I'll put the towel back down, but there's a little bit of dust. I did try and dust and clean everything, but because the aircon's on, you know, it's hard to get it completely clean. This is my desk without the towel on. This is the color of it. TV's back. I did get most of the dust off that before. It was very dusty, so I try to get that off. I have to just wipe the top off that, but the mirror's mostly clean, but you can see the wet wipe smudges. I've got to do that better. But I did clean up this tray a little bit as well. I've got all the setting sprays lined up next to me, my micellar water, the Q-tips here, and then I've also got some makeup wipes to wipe off swatches when I do videos, paper towels just in case I need to wipe stuff off, all my brushes on my foundation tray there. This is just all the wet wipes that I've been cleaning everything with. So that's what everything looks like. Obviously the ring light is still here because I was filming over the drawers, but the ring light will be there. And then guys, this is what the drawers look like. I'm actually really happy with everything. I put the blush palette in there, so that's my face palette and my eyeshadow palette. We've got my lashes, brow products and lash glues. We've got bronzer, blushes and setting powders all here, and highlighters as well. So happy about that, and some primers as well. And then this one here, guys, is full of all my other stuff. So here we've got all my liquid lipsticks and matte lipsticks, lip liners, eyeliners and some lip glosses. Then we've got all my foundations and primers. We've got concealers as well. And then we've got all my face gems and all my single shadows, and the little brush swatches as well. So I'm actually really happy with everything, how it all turned out. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it wasn't too long. I will try and fast forward through a whole lot of this stuff, but yeah, I'm actually really happy with everything. Now it is 3:30 in the morning, so I am going to wrap this up, and I am going to go and have a shower and go to sleep. I do have a baby reveal lunch to go to tomorrow on Sunday, so I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I'm gonna go, guys.